Okay guys, you got a couple of choices for class today. You can either work in groups together, or if you have not watched the videos, you can go back and re-watch the videos that are posted in Module 3. We watched 4 of them in class about the determinants of demand, what actually is going to be a shift of the curve, all right? And then there's a video at the bottom called Price Controls, and that's specifically talking about why markets are necessarily efficient. So for today, I want you to get into your groups. And if you have watched the videos and you feel comfortable, I want you to work on the practice sheet. What I'm asking you to do, and I'm going to do the first one for you, it says group work, please get in groups of 3 to 4. For each example below, start with a market in equilibrium. So market in equilibrium, you're going to have quantity on this axis, price on this axis, and you're going to have a supply curve and a demand curve. Where they intersect, we said earlier, is the price of the good at that specific quantity, right? And then you're going to follow through. So on the very first one, it says increase in subsidies. We did this one in class, but I just wanted to repeat it. An increase in subsidies, all right, is going to shift. I want you to follow your rules. Is this supply or demand? You'll look at your list, the one that we had before, the determinants of demand and the determinants of supply. Sorry about that. Subsidies is going to affect supply. It's going to actually make costs cheaper for businesses. So it's going to shift the supply curve to the right. When that happens, you'll end up drawing an S of 1, and now you'll have a new price of the good, P sub 1, and Q sub 1. And I want to know what happens to the price and quantity. So part 3, what I would like you to do is to say that the price level is going to go down, the price of the good is going to go down, and the quantity is going to go up. All right, so that's how I want you to solve it for number 1. All right, let me show you another one. Let me do number 7. There's an increase in the price of relevant resources used to produce the good. All right, so if there's an increase in the relative prices, that means that if I'm producing ice cream cones and let's say the price of cones goes up, then that means, because that's a relevant resource to produce ice cream cones, that means that the cost for suppliers is going to go up, which means the supply curve is going to shift to the left. Remember, left is less. So on this one, you would draw it out just the reverse, so you have the supply curve shift back. Let me clear that up. All right. So if you can, work through 1 through 11. For number 12, I want you to make up your own problem. All right. And you can be as fancy as you want. You can move 2 curves at one time. You can move 1 curve at one time. You can pick a normal good or a inferior good, a complement or a substitute. Perfectly fine with it. And I want you to be able to present that to the class. Sometimes I'll use these on the exam. Then the next section that I want you to do, this section here is about price controls, and that is about the change in the price being a change in quantity demanded or quantity supplied. So the first part of this is all about curve shifting, right? That's that number 1 is the supply or demand. Number 2, what direction? Number 3, what happens to price and quantity? This next section here, talking about price ceilings and price floors, that's going to be a change along the curve. And what I want you to do, if you're not familiar with that, that was the problems that you did in 6.1. Go back and watch the video, all right? And I want you to be able to calculate the deadweight loss. So go ahead and start on those. And if you feel comfortable with those, make sure that you have someone in your group putting the work together, and we will go over price ceilings and price floors at the start of class. And I will answer any questions about the first part at the start of class. So what I'll do is I'll give you all the first, let's say 20 to 30 minutes of class just to start getting in your groups and working together. So make sure you tell everybody to watch this video. Thanks.